It's time. All right, back in the atmosphere. Let's up the volume, baby. Okay, so, and as we last were, we are about to get spook-boozled. Gushin's vague posting about you again? That's fine. Don't worry about it. Nice, Amazing Kinder. Fun for all ages. I haven't played any board games in ages, Mbufu. Isn't Gushin that turf? No, Gushin's not a turf.
The passcode should be in there somewhere.
Oh, Devs Chug, just watching Alien and Aliens. And Prometheus, I guess?
Have you found the
Okay, that's
passcode?
it.
Look, we'll need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
Okay.
Warning. Medical facility quarantine breach detected.
Okay, he comes down here, or it comes down here.
Trying to find out what that is. You focus on finding that keycard.
Shit. Run! We run! In! Wow, that's loud. Holy shit. Those are some musical instruments. Hans Flemmenwerfer, I don't know if Destiny was saying neuroatypical people shouldn't be congresspersons, but I think if you can't handle the stress of having a large Twitter account, you probably can't handle the stress of being a public official. I think that's fairly reasonable. Because Joshua Collins, like, apparently deleted his Twitter because there was too much notifications or something. Like, couldn't he just mute the notifications? I don't really get it. Also, Joshua Collins has raised $300,000 and he still hasn't filed, and the deadline is in 2 days. They say they're going to file right before the deadline, but there's ample room for shenanigans here. Joey Salads talk shit about you? No, he didn't. Nice try. You would have linked a specific tweet if he had. You're just linking the fact that his Twitter got suspended. His recent tweet literally said neuroatypical people should not be Congress people word for word. I'll take a look. Okay. No, he said, accommodating disabled, handicapped, or neuroatypical people is not reasonable when the job can result in a great increase in harm to people if it's not performed correctly. Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't want like a person with autism who can't communicate to be like a fucking army sergeant, right? But if like you're neuroatypical and you can handle the rigors of the job without hurting other people, I think that's fine. I don't have any issue with Destiny's statement here, right? If you can't like do the job, you can't do the job. But like I get what you mean though. Like it can be pretty yikesy. I think Destiny is in a special boy place right now. You know what I mean? Very special boy place. I saw Xander. Will you talk to Joshua again? Probably not. Okay. Okay. Something! Oh my god. Why didn't you run immediately? I kind of I froze up there a little. Kind of forgot the controls a little bit.
That's right. Along that corridor.
Yeah, I thought it was like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, okay? You just have to stand still and it can't see you. Haha.
You're there. That's Morley's office. The passcode should be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Have you found the passcode?
Okay.
Look, we'll need the
New
physical
plan.
card too.
We just
Morley
fucking
always
run.
captured us. Find him.
Is Bastiat good character design? Oh yeah, for sure. Bastiat's hot.
I'm just trying to find out what that is. You focus on finding that key card.
What was the passcode? Don't look behind. I am angry that worked. Yeah, hey, sometimes better lucky than good, huh? Hot babes. It's the top of a booby. Am I planning on debating Pixie on moral realism? Yeah, I can. My audience doesn't really care about philosophy debates. Flex sensor. Why was the door still open? Sir! No! Damn, they really come at you when they come at you. Alright, we got this. Yeah, why the fuck do the doors open for the xenomorph? That seems a little bit dumb. Fuck you. Did Vaush beat Outlast? Oh yeah. Blew it the fuck out. Didn't even know it was coming for it. That I laugh. They're just motion sensitive Lamau. It is the goddamn future.
That's Morley's office. The passcode should be in there somewhere. Have you found the passcode? Look, we'll need the physical key card too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
Wait.
Relax.
Before we go
I'm just trying
forward.
to find out what that is. You focus on finding that key card.
Yeah, 1702. No. Fuck. I didn't see a backspace. I think it can hear you running too. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay, there's a locker in here. It's mad. It's 100% it. Check the sensor. No. Holding your breath IRL makes it less likely that you're detected. It's still close to me.
Your home is in the valley below. You are far away.
You fucking kidding me? Maybe get under desk? Yeah, that helped last time. It listens to your mic IRL, not joking. No, it doesn't. On console versions, it did? There's a setting for that? Wait, that's crazy. Was it only in consoles? Damn, I would turn it on for this too. Yeah, wait, what if you want to play but you live in like a busy house or something? I don't know, dude. Can it hear me? I feel like every time I start talking the music picks up. Dude, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Yeah, sure, Defenestrator. It's so close, I can't leave! Yeah, the AI is so good that right now the Xenomorph is watching my stream. Can bullets hurt it? I would be extremely surprised if the revolver did anything to it. Maybe unloading a bunch of shots slows it down for a second. Even that I doubt, though. Please! Do I play Warhammer? Yes. No, that's okay, Xanderful. I learned how you playing here. I know it can hear the sensor, guys. That's why I don't have the sensor out when I know it's good. Hans Fleming warfare, as a general rule, if people are engaging in like discriminatory like language, unless they're doing a bit as a public performer, they're probably bigots. You fucking kidding me? It's always where I am. At least it's stompy. It's coming for me. Weekly winner, if Native Americans are already given like pseudo-sovereignty with their reservations, right? I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but if they started like preventing white people from like living in states they formed, like yeah, I'd have an issue with that.
Morley.
Please, please, please. Please! Fuck! Did it not see? Jesus. Yeah, as per the reservation system, the impression that I have been given is that the reservation system isn't really something Native Americans like themselves. That generally speaking, it would probably be like the best world might be like might be one in which like Native Americans are incorporated like legally into the US, but civically like they have their own towns and they have like their own legal codes and stuff or something like that. And that way they would be able to like participate in our economy rather than being in this like weird deprived state with their like reservation grounds. It's actually a super complicated issue. I don't know. I'd need to look more into it. I really hope I can find a save station soon. Fuck, it's close. Is the alien blind? Isn't it? Because it doesn't have eyes, right? Okay, I can close that door. Straka, to whom are you referring? Okay, I have to think. I wonder if there's an override button on the other side of that door. Are Native Americans and reservations not U.S. citizens? I think they are. Because reservations are still U.S. territory, I think. They're just like special exemptions. No real tips, Juan. Just do stuff people want to watch. I see, Straka. It's Jack Saint then. Would I debate Hakim? About what? The fact that I'm a dirty anarchist or something? Yeah, it's super complicated, Araxio, yeah. What? Okay. No, Hyena, don't ban anyone. Is Cormentine actually a black separatist? Well, I talked to him and he said he wasn't, so... Pike bomb? Okay, please. Yes! Yes! Oh, even if we die here. Oh no, not at all, Priley 19. Oh, fuck yeah, Kabocha, that's rad. First album? Nice. I don't know shit about music, but I'm happy for you. I wonder if I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Well, that's that's a thing that can happen. Ugh. Okay. Are we still... Yep, we're still living under the thumb. Found the one good political comic? I'll only check because it's you, Posadas John. Okay, just the one. Just the one. Nice meme. Spam it, Kabocha. This dude will not fuck off. Am I hypersexual? Dude, I used to think I was a horny motherfucker, but you degenerates. I don't know if it's just because I have like this life passion that takes up all my time now, that I have like I'm being like thrown in harsh comparison. But holy shit, dude. I think the most marked difference is that when I was younger, I thought like being a hyper cool, like alpha male, hypersexual dude would be like fucking like 3 or 4 times a day. But like, holy shit, who has time to fuck 3 or 4 times a day? Literally do not, like, why? Like that seems like an excessive amount of times per day. Just in my opinion, I guess. Are you kidding me? I don't think it's gonna... I don't... That hurts. Heina, do you really want to fuck 3 to 4 times a day, or are you just posturing? Oh, I'm saying sex that much physically hurts? Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying, like, I hurt your feelings by saying I didn't want to fuck 3 times a day. Like, sorry, babe. No, I was leaving you so unsatisfied. Torbach, I already used the save station. Have a good one, NPC Porky. Oh, shit. Fuckers in the vents. Anyone else think Vaush's autism diagnosis is bogus? Why the fuck do you guys say that? That's like hurtful. I spent a lot of my life like trying to manage my social awareness. Vaush is clearly autistic, lol. Okay, wait, now dial it back. Okay, back in the other direction, okay? Can we find a happy medium? Why is my head bobbing like this? Oh my god. I'm leaning back. Huh. It got me as soon as I exhaled. I was holding my breath. Lean back further, dude? You're staying in one place for too long? Yeah, but wait, no. That was the first time he had walked by that time. Yes, I am the perfect amount of autistic. There we go. What are your thoughts on the Joshua for Congress situation? I won't really have any thoughts until the filing deadline is up and he either meets it or doesn't. Would you play Subnautica on stream after this bunch of horror games? Would you guys like watching Subnautica? It's a beautiful game. It's spooky. It's like Minecraft because you can build stuff. There are big fishies. I've played it before, but the time that I played Subnautica, I played it on like my little laptop, so I wasn't really getting the full experience, you know? But now I've got a big monitor. Pro Commando, that's not something I personally dealt with, but so I can't really like speak much to it. Do you find Subnautica scary? Yeah, Subnautica's fucking terrifying, dude. Are you kidding me? It's such a saturated stream game, though. I mean, maybe. If people want to watch it, people want to watch it. The main issue is that Subnautica eventually devolves into a fuck ton of, like, crafting and gathering. Oh boy. Yes, Hyena. I think you would like Nintendo Switch. I have a Nintendo Switch. That's true. Having games with crafting elements like that, do make room for time to talk with chat, which is very important to me. What is that? Item slash tool slash weapon. Okay. I'm fucking dead. He's blind. God damn it. Holy shit. This fucking area. One of these had better have a save space in them. Fuck. I'm not opposed to doing Amnesia on stream, Pro Commando, but I don't think most people would be interested in watching Total War. Lock the door and search? Oh, was there an override? Oh shit, there was. Fuck yeah. Oh, 30 seconds of safety. What is the reload flashlight button? Game. Control scheme. This is not what I'm using. Input mapping. Hold F. Nice. No, I'm not playing on controller. Okay. Yep. Hmm. I don't know, Hanswerfer. Please give me something good. Yeah, Trans Girl Lily, how finished is it exactly? Okay, we've set the alarm on up here. Which is leading the monster away, or the alien. I'm not going to be playing Soma, guys. Sorry. Just didn't interest me much. Collect scrap. So many crafting materials. He can approach so quickly. Man, does it feel like Joshua Collins is actively scamming people? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Maybe trusting like 25-year-olds who seem to have gotten all their political theory off the Chapo Trap House subreddit probably isn't like a good long-term strategy. I'm taking damage from holding my breath. Fucking kidding me. I know where he is. Why are Chapo cells shunning Bernie? Because Bernie is actually an effective politician who changes the world in a positive way, and they don't like that. They want to LARP. They want to be super ultra mega pure, even if it means alienating themselves from every system of power they could possibly make a change within. Bernie was too good for his followers, or at least for a lot of them, honestly. Dude, can you... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's only one way out of here. Well, Atlas, I don't think he's taking the money and running. That's illegal. If Joshua Collins tried to take campaign money and run with it without, like, filing properly, he would be arrested. Remember, this game is a crafting system? Yeah, but what do I... Holy shit! I have to use this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit, no. Fuck. I actually have to go all the way around again. Fuck. I want to die. Bandy Pico. Kill him. Wait, how long was that ban for? Hit it. What he said wasn't a spoiler. You should know in which room you have to go. If you're revealing information that I haven't been able to piece together on my own, then you are, like, by definition, spoiling, right? I'm a fucking idiot. I like a healthy balance of both, Libraven. This is the most, the consistent, long-term tense. Wait a second. I have the key card, but it's still saying I have to investigate this area. Jesus Christ. Please. Okay, I got the key card, but it's still saying, like, search the area. A23 and A24 are, like, in their own locked off little area. Fuck. Please. Who's the dumbest reactionary on YouTube? No bullshit. No bullshit's definitely up there, but, and I think a lot of people forget now because he's dead or something. I don't fucking know. But, what was his name? Tonka Saw guy? That dude was a legend. He was part of the internet blood sports community. Is Tonka Truck still around? No, he's not. I don't think so. So much shit I can't pick up. Fuck, where do I go? I got the key card. And I've looked in every room. No Unit of Roses I haven't. I've never seen that stuff independently. Press R on the map? What is that doing? Oh, switch floor, I see. I don't know what this does. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, I have the key card. I think that was a collectible. Wait, that was a collectible? That wasn't the key card? Whatever, my fucking beep beep thing will point me in the right direction. It's not pointing me in any direction. Big Dick Energy, no. I don't like spectacle fighters very much, but Nier was good. It's not pointing me anywhere. Maybe because you're in the right room? There's nothing in here. Look in other rooms. I've looked in every room. There's a whiteboard? I can't go all the way back to the whiteboard. I must have missed a pickup in one of those rooms. My suffering is eternal. What is the minimum for a dick to be considered big? 6 inches? I don't know. That's subjective as hell. Different dicks are gonna be big to different people. You should crouch, that's why he keeps coming back. I have always been crouching. Because everyone's a king. I'm so confused, guys. This is the room that D. Pico got banned for saying I needed to go to. This is it. This is that room. But there's nothing here. I'm dumb and incel. What do to be less dumb incel? Well, if you want to be less dumb... Holy fuck! If you want to be less dumb, stop watching me play video games, because I'm not very good at them. Yeah, that smoke saved my life. Holy shit. And if you want to not be an incel, you gotta work on making friends. Because having friends, step one to having pussy friends. Lay into them. Get that pussy juice. Slurp, slurp. Fuck me, I can't wait to be done with this sequence. This is so stressful! I might, probably 19. Maybe Rodfall. Was there a dead body in any of the rooms? There wasn't one of them, but I looted it. Fuck me, dude. What does friends have to do with it? Didn't you make vermin on Tinder? Listen, if you want to have sex with people, you have to learn how to get along with people, and having friends is step one to that. Also, having friends means that you can get, like, connections that you can, Holy shit, Det, thank you so much. I'll check that out real shortly when I'm not struggling with this. Fuck! Being able to make and maintain friends is like fucking boot camp for getting fucked, okay? Goshen calling Vaush a sellout? Wait, on Twitter? Oh, I see. Honestly, I just tweet how I feel at the time. It's why I can't seem to build a brand. Unlike you, I don't just care about demographics or groups I can market to. Ah, I see. I get the implication there. Please, let me move from... Dude! He did like insane! This is fucking crazy! Every time I'm like, okay, he's not within the radar's range anymore. The nanosecond I step out there, he's in front of me! I'm gonna kill myself. No dude wants to fuck trans guys where I live. I mean, yeah, if you're a trans person, obviously, it's a lot harder, I think, in some communities, at least, to, get around. I don't know. It's genuinely difficult. Okay. There you go, Comrade Cora. Eventually you get used to it. I don't know if that even attracted it. You're kidding me! It saved my life. It saved my life. Where the fuck is the thing? Why are there all these extra buttons and all here? Like, what is the... Like, okay. So we're just trying to make the room realistic. In the place before the... In the place before the keycard was next to the body? Huh. Why the musical cue? God damn it. You gotta crouch more? I am crouching literally every second that I am not stuffed in a locker. Sure. A29. That was the room that had the corpse in it, I think. Clench. God almighty. Okay, it's off in this direction. Fuck! It is fucking insane how committed this AI is to being around me at all times. We've come so far. Oh my god. I believe in you, Dark Samus. Wisley, there's just... Wisley, hey, if you ever hear somebody be like, ooh, this type of healthcare would be bad because of wait times, here's your silver bullet, okay? In America, we have the longest wait times in the world. It's the wait that poor people experience when they don't have the money to get, like, a doctor checkup or to get a surgery that they need. That's the thing. Wait times are only factoring in the time you wait after making your appointment. But here in America, the longest time is the time before you make your appointment. Because people don't have the money to actually get treatment. What is Peter Coffin tweeting about? Do I find Ricardo hot? Kind of hard to find Ricardo, like, hot, because it's like a little chibi, but... Do you remember Bunty King? Yeah. Dude, there are so many political YouTubers who have just fallen into irrelevance. Makes me worry that's gonna happen to me. Oh, fuck me, dude. Okay. Should I just run? Don't see any hiding places. Yeah, okay. It's not necessarily bad. Fuck, there's a safe point right there. Please. 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 Oh. Oh, shit.
Damn you, Coleman! You knew that thing was here!
Now that's unfair. I thought it might be there. There's a difference. Now, the passcode.
1702, okay? Now let's get down to the dispensary.
Of course, of course. A promise is a promise. I'm sorry for putting you through this.
Fuck
I'm
you.
going to step into the other room to punch the code in and prime the elevator. Then we can use the key card to take the elevator down.
You're about to die, dude. Yeah, the alien's not here. That means it's gonna fucking show up behind him.
There. I'll collect my things and we can leave.
I anticipated this outcome. Oh!
Nurses operated this facility. If you'd
A
rather
trauma kit. I have like med shit. Isn't that something? I gotta make another noisemaker. These things are useful. Right, hold on. Reselling out. Is your recent pro-liberal, anti-leftist art a marketing move to appeal to idiots like me? Is it merely a principled stance against the regressive elements of the leftist ideology? It's the latter, Libraven. I'm not pro-liberal at all. What the fuck? I'm not anti-leftist. I just think there are people who operate under the guise of leftism that do and believe like really toxic shit. You're a fucking CIA dude. You keep you're trying to get other people to think I'm a liberal now. It's not happening. Can't wait for the fucking primaries to be over, or for the election to be over. Okay. He wasn't present at the time of vote. Based king, listening to his constituency, listening to Brianna Greyjoy, or whatever the fuck that woman's name is, listening to Kyle Kalinske, listening to Jimmy Dore, my man, Bernie Sanders. He heard their complaints, he took it to heart, okay? He came out there, he didn't fucking vote. Didn't even show up. Yeah, baby. This is what they wanted. Yeah, Brianna of Greyjoy Tarth or some shit. I don't fucking know. Oh, love that rumbling. I don't know, probably 19. It's very, very contextual. Do we want to maybe let me in before I die? Oh, Libraven, the main problem with your, oh, ooh. Fuck yeah, Xanderhall. The main problem with your argument is that I still think that The private acquisition of capital is fundamentally immoral, and I want to destroy private ownership. I got you, Posadas John. Collect stun baton charge. Well, then Liberaven, there we go. I don't know, liberalism included seizing the means of production, but if we're doing that. You explain the difference between private and personal property? Yeah, private property just broadly refers to capital ownership. Private property is stuff you own to make money, or, you know, leverage. It's property. Personal property is stuff you actually use to live. It's your house, it's your car, it's your toothbrush. Big Red, I keep meaning to do it. I don't know, pessimist. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Doesn't let me... No, with the winner, I do not. Okay. Oh, a little spooky in here. As long as the xenomorph is fucking around in the vents. Sadashan, I can't. I have to play video games. Alright. Video games. Video games. Yeah, I would agree, Hatsume. It's the socialist toothbrush meme, you know?
Samuels, there's a Dr. Lingard, senior medical officer. Should be able to find out where they're keeping everything in her office.
Good luck, Ripley. Hurry if you can.
Coin to your streamer, oh viewers plenty.
Item? What item am I missing? Oh. Thank you. Through the vent, I assume? Oh boy. Nope, not through the vent. Nope, nope. I worry the vent might actually be the right way.
Visitors are asked to refrain from smoking.
That's women warfare. You goof. Don't you know? Everyone who's watching this right now is hot as fuck. Do you think Antifa is a net good for the left? Unfortunately, I don't think so. Probably not. I feel like in the state that it's in, and oh boy. In the state that America is in currently, I don't know if it's good for the left. Well, now, mind you, I'm not making the argument that Antifa is bad. The actual stuff Antifa does is valuable, moral, ethical, and just. I'm not making any other argument. What I am saying, though, and I think it's important to realize this, is that sometimes the stuff that feels really good to do isn't actually the stuff that's actually very, like, effective for the left. So, we very much have a culture of civility in the United States. Like, you know, if you're not doing civility politics, you're not doing politics, baby. It sucks, but it's true. And in a situation like that, think about how much negative attention Antifa has gotten on account of the works of people like Andy Ngo or Milo Yiannopoulos. You know, it seems like the American public are really, really, really eager to jump on hating Antifa. Now, Antifa does a lot of very, very, very good ground game. I think that Antifa would probably be better suited if they didn't really go outside. Because that's the thing. If there's a Nazi protest and a bunch of people in t-shirts and jeans who all look different show up and they protest against it, that's fine and that looks good. They're just counter-protesters. But if you show up in like black masks, the average American subhuman dumbfuck is going to look at that and think like, oh, they're the same. They're the same. They're the same. They're the same. So yeah, I think it would probably be better if Antifa just did anti-fascist work behind the scenes, whether that be corroborating information, infiltrating groups, providing mutual aid, all that stuff. But then when it comes to actually like counter-protesting, don't show up in full fucking black garb. Don't do any crazy shit. You just need to protest. Your goal there isn't like to beat the shit out of them. Oh, I don't know. Showed it on just Mark. Well, Byzantine Dark Wraith, all I care about is doing things that achieve positive outcomes. Now, if this was Nazi Germany and we're talking about brown shirts patrolling the streets, then Antifa can go buck fucking wild for all I care. But right now, for the most part, we still live in a moderated, civil political environment. You know, relative to what could be, at least. And in that environment, I feel like they draw a lot of bad optical attention. Don't they have to conceal their identities, though? If you just show up like a regular protester, no, people aren't going to dox you for showing up like to protest fascists. Nazi rallies, like at least in large cities in America, have had like literally thousands of people counter-protesting, but not all of them are Antifa. Yeah, you gotta embrace the normie aesthetic. If you just look like a fucking normie, just show up. Nazis will dox anyone they can. That depends on how much you engage. If you engage hard, if you throw a punch, if you throw a fucking Molotov, if you run out there with a hammer, if you scream out threats, if you're up front like fucking like posturing up at them like that, yeah, you might get doxxed, okay? But if you're just one normie in a crowd of hundreds of normies and you're all just saying love over hate, we denounce hate, Nazis are bad. No, yeah, like no. Nobody's going to dox them for that. Or at the very least, the odds are very, very low. You don't attract much attention to yourself, but you still achieve the broader goal of, reinforcing society's condemnation of Nazis. Am I making an anti-Antifa take? Again, I don't think that Antifa are bad. I just think that optically there are better, what do I think about the Ahmaud Arbery case? You can probably guess what I think about the Ahmaud Arbery case, right? Like, you can probably take a reasonable... Isn't that the argument you shouldn't punch a Nazi because of civility? No, you shouldn't punch a Nazi because it makes us look bad, not because of civility. What? Man. Antifa doesn't exist for making people lefty. Antifa exists to scare fascists. Well, it's not working because the fascists are in the fucking White House. Meanwhile, clips about how bad Antifa are get hundreds of thousands of likes and retweets on Twitter. So, principles aside, like optics, I think, are an important thing to consider, you know? How can you infiltrate dangerous alt-right like hot? How the fuck should I know? That's specialty knowledge. Well, Radioactive 22, is it Antifa presence or is it just counter-protesters? Might violence reaffirm Nazi beliefs? Possibly, but so when you're trying to make people not Nazis, it's not so much when you're protesting against them. It's not so much about like changing their mind as it is making them never want to go outside again. I hate it. Well, yeah, capitalism SX, but it's not just about price, it's about how efficiently that thing can be produced, right? So even if we don't have price as a metric to determine that, even in a socialist society, holy fuck, that's a long fucking ladder. Couldn't you say Antifa violence makes it harder for Nazis to organize? No. Antifa violence, all Antifa violence does is get hundreds of thousands of people on Twitter to think that our streets are being besieged by black masks, and then they are more likely to radicalize. In place like Portland, it's about community defense from police-backed Nazi thugs who go there to start violence. Antifa needs to do that to protect their city. Fuck optics, people safety. No, just do the same thing, but just do it without the fucking Antifa garb. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, I can never make a fucking point while I'm streaming without people doing everything in their power to fucking misinterpret what I'm saying. Isn't violence the reason why Richard Wolff doesn't get attention anymore? Do you mean Richard Spencer? No, it was because Richard Spencer was counter-protested against. I'm not arguing against counter-protests. I'm arguing against giving the optical appearance of being a fucking black mask gang, because a lot of libs quiver in fear when they see that. And I would rather have a few less Nazis be like super duper scared of the Antifa who have a kill count of 0 than I would tens or hundreds of thousands of people having more propaganda bait to hate the left. What about an armed leftist response to armed Nazis? Yeah, sure, if you want to. I just, it doesn't have to be a leftist thing. Proud Boys show up and beat the shit out of people already. Shouldn't we have some way of fighting them off? Yeah, show up and then fight them if they fight you. You just, I'm not arguing against counter protests. I feel like the black bloc is so cool. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, Big Ash, that's just how it is. Oh, boy. People can't tell if counter-protest includes political violence. Never, ever engage in political violence unless you're defending yourself. I'm bored Lacanian. You can support them for the good they do. Wait, I thought you supported political violence in Minecraft, of course? Political violence isn't morally wrong, but it's only good to do if it brings about good outcomes. We don't get good outcomes from making ourselves look horrible in the public light. I don't like the idea of people being made to think that anti-fascist protesting is something locked off behind leftism. I don't like that dichotomizing. I feel like it leads down a really bad road because it makes it difficult for us to ally with like libs when they think we're like the scary black mask types. I want everyone to realize that protesting against fascists is something everyone should do. Everyone. That's American as apple pie, baby. It's not about like, oh yeah, the left is coming out, the left is fighting the Nazis. It's about all of us. We should all agree like, hey, we don't have to gatekeep this behind Antifa or behind having a baseball bat or a bike lock chain or some shit. Everyone should come out and protest fascism all the time, at all points. And that way, it also means the Nazi groups don't have the enemy they wanted to fight against. Guys, Nazis, the Proud Boys and shit, they love coming out against Antifa. They love it when when they look like a bunch of Americans wearing American flags, exercising their Second Amendment right to carry firearms, wearing fucking jeans with belts with a gigantic fucking belt buckle, and they go up against a bunch of college students wearing all black who look like a private militia, okay? They love that. It makes them look great. But when a bunch of fucking Proud Boy Nazi shitters go out and they're up against a bunch of good old-fashioned Americans, makes them look real fucking bad. Makes them look like they're the crazies, not that they're the ones reactively defending against violence from Antifa. Yeah, don't be their scapegoat. Yes, Diogenes. Yes, this I'm talking about America, by the way. In Europe has a very different Antifa atmosphere, I think. Yeah, exactly, Araxiel. Yeah, if Antifa wore American flag jumpsuits, then it'd be okay. Fuck. You guys get what I'm trying to say, though, right? Not saying Antifa bad. I'm not saying don't protest. I'm just saying the narrative comes across better if Antifa isn't the boogeyman that the fascists are up against. Jeff Bezos became the world's first trillionaire from the bank he made in the pandemic. I don't think he's a trillionaire. Wasn't his net worth like 120 billion or something? How could he be a trillionaire? He's probably got a while away from that. Fuck me. Would you ever be content with social democracy? Nah. Private ownership of the means of production is super unethical. Okay, I'm coming out. Da da da. If segregation led to better outcomes, would I support it, or are you principally against racism? If segregation somehow led to better outcomes, then yeah, I would be for it. But I don't think I could ever be moved to that position. Like, I don't think anyone could ever convince me of that. That'd be insane. Uh-huh?
There's that little purple bag clip to the left of you. Could you throw it to me?
You came here for a bag clip?
Yeah. Can't find any others.
Reach!
No. Don't receive.
Bad take, eugenics in theory leads to better outcomes, but it's morally wrong. Sad boy socialist. When I said I would support... Oh my god. If it's morally wrong, it's not better outcomes. Like the question is self-defeating. Like, would you support racism if it had better outcomes? Like, sure, okay. Do you think I'm ever going to think racism will lead to better outcomes? Like, yeah. Would I support segregation if it led to better outcomes? Sure, if it led to better outcomes. But segregation is morally wrong, so... Well, Aglor, yeah, but that's probably not an inherent or intrinsic thing. That probably has more to do with, like, less, like, a lessened likelihood of racism, right? Charlottesville backfired with Nazis attack normies. Yep. Hey guys, in the alternate universe where it wasn't Heather Heyer who died to the Nazi fucking drive-by, but it was rather like an Antifa person, Charlottesville would not have been nearly as much of a disaster for the Nazis. Not even close. If it was just an Antifa person who died, people would not have cared as much because they would have thought it was like, oh, they're both being militant, you know? It was because it was a normal woman who died that, a normal protester, that people gave so much of a fuck. Was Charlottesville really bad for Nazis? Oh yeah, it was horrible. Remember that Richard Spencer freak out? Nope. I'm fucking dead. I'm so dead! That Richard Spencer freakout was after he was like going over the public reception of Charlottesville. Well, yeah, Epic Gamer. I mean, if Heather Heyer was like dressed in black or some shit. Oh man, I'm back here? Okay. Oh, I see. I have not seen BlacKkKlansman. Well, yeah, Prospectus, racial... Yeah, but, like, what if the racial oppression was negative, but we got another, better positive out of it? Now, I don't think that's ever going to happen, but... Oh, boy. Hey! What's up? Well. Real John Bones, I would get copyright striked immediately. Yeah, I've watched Evangelion. Stop dying? I'll work on it. Thanks. How do you feel about the animations in this game? This game's pretty... Okay! Man. That didn't take very long at all. No, Cody the King, I will not be. Yeah, agreed, Aguilar. Oh man, you just... You know, you always do best on your first run. Okay. Pro Commando, I imagine pretty much everything is a thing. Probably weekly winner. That's optics for you. Also, if every leftist could be white, probably increase our likelihood of success. And if we could all be men and cisgender. And 6'2", blonde hair. Actually, if every single one of us looked like the the android from the beginning of this game. The golden one? Yeah, if everyone looked like the golden one. Cody the King, because he went Nazgul. Nameless Compadre, I'm playing on hard mode. Have I watched The Midnight Gospel? Yeah, I watched it. Pretty wild. Worth watching. It's interesting. It's an animation that, you know what I say, Epic Gamer. It's basically like this. It's the creator of Adventure Time doing a bunch of animations that correspond to characters essentially acting out audio from a podcast. Well, yeah, Big Bad Wolf. The Nazgul singularity is coming. Eventually, all alt-writers are going to be Nazguls. Wait, Real John Bones, don't spoil me. I want to watch it. Pathoposadism, the show on Netflix called The Midnight Gospel. Yeah, Pendleton Ward. Yeah, correct. It's got dicks in it. It's got lots of stuff. What's the worst thing Antifa's ever done? I don't know. Antifa hasn't really done much bad stuff, like, at all. Usually Antifa is pretty on the ball about handling itself. Which is impressive, considering its, you know, lack of organization. Okay, he's behind me. Good. Pizza or burgers? Pizza. I'm sorry, burgers. Nice meme. That's a safe station. Safe station, please. Semi-god Jackie, because while Nazis do like hierarchy, Nazis also often like white people. It depends on the hierarchies they like. And under capitalism, white proletarians are still exploited.
Dr. Lingard, this is Ransom. Remember me?
That's a
Your
lot of
former
text.
Chief Executive. Lingard, you don't drop by, you don't call. Aren't we pals anymore? Oh, well, we're both busy people. And after all, I have lots of other friends. Some of them have badges. One of them told me you called Marshal Waits about a, shall we say, interesting find. I want in. No arguments. After all, how much does Waits really know about you? Not as much as your old friend here, and I bet he wouldn't be as understanding about black market med supplies. I look forward to your call, Doc.
Pancakes or waffles? Guys, anyone who believes that pancakes are better than waffles is a degenerate. And does not understand the finer things in life. Listen, pancakes and waffles are both good, okay? I'm not saying pancakes are bad. But it is a fact of the matter. It's a fact of the matter, though, that waffles are infinitely better. Point 1. Waffles catch much more delicious condimentary goodness with their little square holes than pancakes do. Pancakes get soggy, whereas waffles do not. Waffles have nice crispness in their edges, which means that there is more textural variety than pancakes. Pancakes sit in your stomach like a heavy fucking brick after you're done eating it, whereas... Please. No! What about crepes? I'm sorry, I'm not French. French toast is pretty good. Waffles or French toast? I'd say French toast beats out waffles, but narrowly. What is the anti-French arc ending? I don't know. Okay, pop. I've had taiyaki, Buganamarki. Oh, Molotov. I haven't researched it, Hans Fleming Warfare, but interesting. PogChamp or Pog? I like Pog better. Carboy ass or horsecock? Do you mean catboy ass or horsecock? I think Pog really distills PogChamp down to its most important fundamental components. Oh my god! LOL or Omega LOL? Omega LOL is way better than LOL. Or LOL W. Infinitely better. Maybe Goblin Queen. Chill. I didn't hold breath! I was too busy looking at chat. I'm the modern day TJ Kirk. Thanks. I guess. Ooh. Molotov, baby. So I have Molotovs? I have pipe bombs now? That's crazy. Like, what am I gonna use this against? What am I killing? Well, long red scarf. I don't want to fuck a horsecock. I want to have a horsecock, so they're not really comparable. I'd rather fuck the cat boy with the horsecock. Oh yeah, Mr. Fist, go for it. Not enough dog whistling lefties out there, honestly. You're coming. Cat boys or cat girls? Cat girls are more overplayed than cat boys, but both of them are pretty overplayed, so... Why do you want a horsecock so bad? Because they're big. What do you want? They're big and fat. What do you want? God damn it. Would I fuck a cowboy with a regular cock or fuck a regular boy with a horse cock? Well, I like I like regular boys too, so. True, Poseidon. Is Alex Jones a Nazi or a fascist? Alex Jones might not even be a fascist. I think Alex Jones is just a fucking crackpot. Oh, long red scarf, the actual horsecock. I think like an 18-inch human dick would probably look pretty weird. Can you hold your breath indefinitely? Nope. After like 20 seconds of it, you start taking damage. Super cool. I'm leaning back, I'm holding my breath, I'm doing everything. And now I'm taking damage for it. Ripley can't deep throat. Yeah, it runs out pretty quick. Alright, so the way forward is... go around. Oh, maybe a space train. Do centaurs have human dicks or horse dicks? If you have ever looked at... Do centaurs have human dicks or horse dicks? If you would actually research that question, there is an answer to it, okay? Like, do you need to ask me that? Or do you not feel like maybe, like, this is something there's an empirical yes-no answer to? Oh boy. I don't think I want to overwrite my save data anymore. Okay, I've got a new plan. Has this game been scary so far? Well, playing it with chat and dying over and over does lessen the scariness. It's definitely been a very well-designed game. Do centaurs have human tits or horse tits or both? I think they have human tits.
Fuck.
Wait! What? Did you just flip over me? Oh, man, she really... Yeah, the voice actress really commits to that line. Probably flies, trans girl Lily. As a straight dude, you haven't pandered to me at all? Yeah, but I'm like a brusque dude. Like, how could I possibly pander to you as a straight guy? Fuck. It could be worse. Asexual people are never pandered to. Every time you're not talking about sex, asexual people are being pandered to. You motherfuckers are pandered as hell. Shut the fuck up. People are talking about like taxes or like their new car, and you all are like fucking jerking off because there's no sex happening. Getting off to it. Not everyone could be so lucky. Please. Pander to the straights with rabbit girls? What, do you want me to, like, describe one? It's your first day at Sokagawa University. The merger of humankind and animal kind has been progressing for years now. You're on your way to the class when you bump into someone at the hallway. You think it's a child, but it's actually a 4'2" rabbit girl with big floppy ears. The impact makes your cock fall out of your pants. It dramatically flies out and hits the wall, and then itself, and then your leg, and then finally it settles on her head in between her ears. She says, "Wow, is that a carrot for me?" And instantly bites on it. Blood sprays everywhere. Oh. Oh.
This is Lingard, Senior Medical Officer at Sevastopol Station. I want to state for the record, I have been placed under duress with regards to the compromise patient Zero.
This is the shittiest video.
And Ransom, Season's head of operations, he made certain threats for my career and my certification. I want that on record. God. That woman needed help. I didn't know what type of parasite she had encountered, but it had planted something inside her. I am so sorry. I had no way of knowing what would happen.
Yeah, of course, Lance. I love chatting. That's my Lance. Lance, that's my thing. That's my fucking issue, okay? I'll talk to anyone. I love, because I know I can defend all my positions. What bugs me is when people won't talk to me. That pisses me off. You know, like they'll take shots from Twitter, but they won't talk. That bugs me. But Cormentine, talk to me. Or Andre. So, that's good. Okay. Is there anything that I can make? Oh, I can make a noisemaker. Nice. How the Cormentine talk though? We'd probably call him Andre, because Andre is like the name he actually goes by. We just know him from Cormentine because of the Destiny thing. It went fine. My dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Did he talk to you? This morning. We just had a little chat. What happened to the armed folks at the start of the game? They're in a different section of the ship, but a lot of them are probably dead now. For, reasons. Okay, now we gotta... all the way over here? All of this just to get a fucking med kit for one fucking dying bitch? For a British person at that. Did he explain his love of Garvey? We talked about that, among other things. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are still plenty of things that Andre and I disagree on, but I think that fundamentally we were able to... So is he an ethnostater? No, I don't think that Andre is an ethnostater. I don't believe so. I think that how do I put this diplomatically? Andre and I still share many disagreements, and I think that in many ways I was unduly ascribing malice to behavior of his where there was none, which is an issue I sometimes have. We talked about a few things. And we resolved the disagreements I thought were most important. He called you a brain poison cracker. He did, and he apologized for it. It's more than I tend to get, so. Oh shit, Kami-san. Does he still defend Garvey? Is he a tanky? Okay. Hold on. He's definitely not an anarchist, I can tell you that. I don't know if he's a tanky. He said jokingly that a lot of people call him a tanky, and he said this is the first time I've agreed with an anarchist or something like that at one point, so... I don't know. Listen, my only goal is to avoid being called a cracker by, like, cool hip and happening people on Twitter. while I'm trying to do anti-racist shit on YouTube. That's my main goal, okay? If I can just avoid that. Are you worried that the end of the election will reduce the growth of your channel as folks disengage? Nah, because I haven't turned myself into an electoral politics news channel. I never wanted to be that, and I'm not ever going to be that. This is not the place to come to if you want, like, day-by-day updates on what your favorite congressperson or senator is doing. I just don't care enough. I like talking about moral and cultural issues more. And for that reason, I think that I'm going to be able to hang around after the election cycle's over. Do you think you should DM non-compete since he said he's willing to talk through DMs? No, when I say willing to talk, I mean, like, talk. Where am I going? Find keycard to access San Cristobal medical wards. Wait, it's... God damn it, the thing is leading me over here. Why does this have to happen every time? Do you think autism is part of the reason you sometimes misunderstand a person's intent in an argument? Possibly, but in this case, I don't think that's the case at all. Cormantine's behavior came off to me on Twitter like an anti-white racist black separatist. I think that was a pretty decent, like, reading of his behavior. So I don't know if that was an autism thing. I think that might just be a lack of clearness or clarity. Am I a race abolitionist? Yes. What are you gonna do about that asshole on Twitter who tried to smear you to Vermin Supreme? These people are nothing. They're seriously like nothing. I don't concern myself with them. Like what am I gonna do? Like, do a Twitter hate campaign against some 300 follower person? Like, no. It's just a part of the job. So I need to find a key card to get in through there. Where the fuck would the key card be? Did I miss it in the main office again? Yes, Will of the Wasp. Vermin Supreme said that he is cool with me. Did you DN Vermin Supreme? Yeah, Vermin Supreme and I are cool, I think. Did your discussion of Cormantine contextualize his performance in the N-word arc? Yeah, a little bit. We actually talked a little bit about the Destiny thing. It was pretty funny. It's weird to get to talk about that from like a third-person perspective. What is race and gender abolitionism? It's just the idea that these are arbitrary social constructs that we could abolish if we wanted to put time and effort into it. Which I believe to be the case. My personal opinion. I saw Mustafa. Are you down to debate Nick Fuentes? He said he's down and Ralph is looking for someone to debate Nick. I am never going to go on a show with Ralph again. That guy is the worst type of degenerate. Holy fuck. I will never give him any, like, not a cent for my participation. If Fuentes wants to debate me, I'll say the same thing I've been saying for months, which is he can debate me on my stream. Oh, shit. People always say that, like, why won't you debate Fuentes? I don't know, dude. Why won't he debate me? That's a great question. How do I turn that off? Do you think autism is a social construct? Yeah, of course it is. All medical diagnoses are framed through our subjective and culturally informed understanding of what a normal human being is. Isn't there a meme about Nick and Catboys? Yep. I think I'm the one who published that meme. Okay, there's definitely nothing in here. How do you feel about your debate with JF? I think that was one of my best debate performances yet. I'm looking for a security key card. Even over the feral debate? Oh, yeah, 100%. No, we just talk big dick energy. Yeah, no, I think that my discussion with JF was probably my best yet. I think I got him on every single point. I was actually worried because, like, even Destiny didn't want to discuss race realism with JF because he was worried JF would be able to beat him on the descriptive claims. So I was worried because I couldn't, like, back out in that way. But I got him on everything. I think, like, he actually sounded, like, clueless on a lot of the stuff that he was talking about. I was really happy with that. I was very, very proud of my performance there. Does Scorpio Jaw have a crush on Vaush? He's one of the woke scolds. He's like the resident black woke scold. He's their fucking diversity hire, I guess. I don't know. That dude's crazy. He's one of the first people I blocked on Twitter. Try not to defend. Why DM Andre but not Johnson? Because I didn't DM Andre. I talk with Andre. I hate typing. Tick-attack typing. Fuck, it's so boring. We'll see, Big Bad Wolf. You know what, another thing. There were 2 conditions for me debating Fuentes. JF said afterwards he was happy enough for you to admit there's at least some genetic differences between races. Is that how far race realism has fallen? Just admitting there are any genetic differences between races? Yeah, no shit, they have different skin colors generally. That's where we've backed up to. Like, we've backed up past, like, innate IQ differences. We've backed up past different cultures, different races. We backed up past culture as downstream of race. We backed up past, like, all that. We backed up to oh yeah, man. Well, I'm glad you acknowledge there are differences between the races. Like, like, okay. I mean, if that's it, then all right, I'll give you that one. It's true. How do you navigate a field against someone who has multiple degrees in that field that spreads misinformation? Like JF is a biologist and you had to call it as race realism lies in a biological framework. How do you do that? You just research. It helps if they're just wrong. Like, if JF is more educated than me. If JF was defending a correct point, then he would probably be able to do it better than I could. But he wasn't, so that's it. The evidence just doesn't support the race realist worldview. Unless, I'm sorry, unless the race realism worldview is there are differences between the races. I'm sorry, if that's the race realist worldview, then it's true. The genetic science does come down in favor of that perspective. Comrade Yamada, I think the more I do this, the more I come to underappreciate, I think, like, or the less I appreciate the value of, like, higher education. Posadas John, I could talk with non-compete over voice, but, like, I don't know. Okay, well, I've done a lap around the entire fucking area. Would you say I'm correct because I study genetics for my doctoral degree is an appeal to authority? Okay, really quickly. This is a runover meme. This is a holdover meme for my first Sargon debate. So here you guys know, okay? There are appeals to authority, and then there are fallacious appeals to authority, okay? So here's an appeal to authority. I believe the Earth is round because NASA has published information which indicates that it is round. That is an appeal to authority. And but it is not a fallacious appeal to authority, because NASA is reasonably an organization that probably has some insight as to the shape of the Earth. A fallacious appeal of authority can be done in two ways. There are two types of fallacious appeals. One of them is when you attempt to support an argument by citing the support of an authority figure which has nothing to do with the subject of discussion. So, for example, you would say, yeah, I think COVID-19 is fake. Tia Tequila thinks so as well. What's her name? Tina Tequila? You know what I'm talking about? That one? Wasn't she like a flat earther or something? Yeah. Tila Tequila, yeah. Tila Tequila thinks that it's fake too. That would be a fallacious appeal to authority because Tila Tequila while an authority, in a sense, has nothing to do with that. It's not relevant to their field. Same with like, well, Einstein thought that this social thing. Well, okay, Einstein wasn't a sociologist, so it doesn't matter. And the second kind of fallacious appeal to authority is when you insist that a claim must be true because an authority figure believes in it. So, for example, I would say, so here we can round out and make this like relevant again. JF is a biologist, okay? If JF said, this, and this is why the races are not equal, and I would say, hey, my data contradicts yours pretty severely, and he would say, I am a PhD biologist, you idiot. Your arguments mean nothing to me. That would be a fallacious appeal to authority because he's using his authority figure as a biology PhD, not just to substantiate the data that he has provided, but actually to say that it must be true. It is always possible that even authority figures in a field are wrong. So that's the difference. But an appeal to authority on its own is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it's pretty goddamn useful. Unless you're an expert in a field, appeals to authority are the way you're going to be making your points very often. Yeah, okay, sorry, I spent too much time talking, but that's okay. I care about and love you guys. Yeah, I wish JF had said sacre bleu. That would have been good for me. What's my beef with Big Joel? Oh, I have one. Big Joel's cool, I think. Big Bad Wolf, I really don't care what Nick Fuentes has to say about me. Okay, I can end this right here. Nick Fuentes used to be all about just debating people. He debated Destiny with no moderator multiple times. I don't know if it's because he got schooled in those debates or if because he's more of a pussy these days or if he's afraid of me personally, but the fact that he just won't come on my stream and debate me, this guy thinks I'm going to talk over him. Have you ever seen Nick Fuentes debate? That motherfucker runs off and gish gallops like a fucking, just runs off into the distance. So this fundamentally is a matter of his cowardice. I don't care about moderators because I think if I'm talking with a bad faith interlocutor like Nick Fuentes, I want to be able to grab the conversation as hard as I can. But the fact that he won't do that or try to do that with me is because he's a beta male. I don't really care what he has to say about my political relevance. He's the one who's never coming on YouTube again. His audience will only dwindle from D Live. I am here on YouTube. I am growing massively. Over the past 5 months, my unique viewership has doubled. I'm not that concerned. I'm going to be okay. Last month, in the month of April, I got 400,000 unique viewers. About 4 million views and 400,000 unique viewers. I was very happy. Wonder how much Destiny's channel has. Thank you, Pathoposotism. Okay, where... Maybe I should start paying attention to the text. I'm very principled, J-Boost here. How can you stream with a banned YouTuber? YouTube isn't like Twitch. You can stream with banned YouTubers. Okay, where am I going? I need to get a security key card. Where is the security key card? Okay. I'm just gonna hide over here because it's quiet. Shota Dong Jizmark, I'm not really sure to be honest. Will Fuentes get kicked out of the ethno state? I don't fucking know. There's never gonna be an ethno state. We're not gonna lose. Guys, I'm so bad at this game. Where's the security key card? I've looked at every square inch of this place. I need to go downstairs again or something? Try the dead? I tried the dead guy. Should minorities be armed in case fascists win? Yeah, sure. You didn't. Keep walking. Yeah, easy baked crab cake. I'm not a fan of that at all. It's just useless posturing. Doesn't seem to do us much good. Have you checked next to the save place the Jaguar thing? Yeah. The key card is behind the glass in the computer room? Yeah, but that needs a pass code. Can we have a poll to decide a name for a xenomorph? Hyena! I hand this one to you. What do you think? What do you think the name of the xenomorph should be? Where was that Jaguar? Oh, it's over there. Barack? Do we want to do Barack? I think that might be a little bit hard to say off on the fly. Where can I get a 4? I must have missed a code in one of the text thingies. God, I suck. XEAA12. Excellent. Nice meme. I don't know, Darsh. I'm pretty hard in favor of the Second Amendment. There's not any. $21.37. That's just the year. That's just the year that it is. I think they're funny, Thomas Soprano. Can someone please tell Vaush the code is in the computer in the office? This is the computer in the office. I didn't check all the folders in the save room computer. Yes, I did! I didn't? What? I'm gonna kill myself. It ain't easy being stupid.
Samuels, I'm on my way.
Fascism is incoherent, Adarius Jackal.
San Cristobal Medical Facility recommends seeks and medical
Probably not pro commando.
when you're far from home.
Seems like content digging. Oh, what's up? Oh my god, it's such a big room. You were...
hell in here, Samuels.
Oh. 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 You... Wait, are you humans or androids? Wait! You're a human. Fuentes is much more effective rhetoric-wise. You would most likely lose in a debate, Vaush. Alright. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Not coming for me, baby. Wait. Yeah, go after... Yeah, please. Oh, they died real fast.
Visitors are asked to refrain from smoking.
Oh.
No, please!
Hey, don't... Shoot! No, no, no! Hey, hey, you run another way! Run! Fuck! No! Okay. And you have weapons, not ones that work on the xenomorph. Or, I'm sorry, Archangel, apparently. Yeah, Shackley, if Joshua actually doesn't file the ballot, I'm going to do the most scathing stream in the history of all my shit, okay? If Joshua Collins actually raises 1/3 and does not actually fucking put his name down on the ballot, I will do everything in my power, in my meager power, to obliterate this man's reputation. Yes, Hyena. I was actually asking for a name. What do you want?
It's got hell in here, Samuels.
When will I do a video on Mark Dice? I don't know. What if he's too tired to put his name in the ballot? You're a little shit poster. Right? You're a little Weasley fucking shit poster is what you are.
Synthetic nurses operated this facility. If you'd rather be attended by a human, please ask.
I'm just moving along. I predict misfortune.
Morley, it's Lingard. After the incident, the marshals want us to rope off medical. They're bringing in a team to find whatever it was the patient was carrying. I told them it was fast, but they're convinced they can trap it. They've got nets. I'll set up a temporary medical center outside. You're in charge for now. Don't let Coleman sweet talk his way in. The last thing we need is him self-medicating with Marshal Waits around.
True? Any other truers in chat? It hasn't come yet.
All transitory patients must supply their crew number and docking registration.
In a past life,
Karen Funny. Karen Funny name. Karen Funny. The Karen Funny name. Oh.
We're safe here?
Nope. Yeah, Comrade Yamato, that's a strategy, but there's never a guarantee that you're going to do it well, and you're still being put on the back foot.
Turner, we've had something go down here in San Cristobal. Tape off the scene and make sure it's not touched until Garcia comes in with forensics. Quiet for now. I want total silence. Last thing this station needs is a panic. And one other thing, if I find out, I'll make them eat their fucking badge. He turned up, quoted Sikhs and privileges, and had a ringside seat for the whole goddamn mess. This is a serious incident. I don't need ransom making it more complicated. Do you read me? Waits up.
Samuels, I've got the meds.
We're at the transit station outside medical reception. Ripley, we heard gunshots, and if we heard them, so did the creature.
What's an NB Karen called? Ooh, that's actually a good one, chat. Can you guys thread the line between being funny and being offensive? That's what I want to know.
San Cristobal Medical Facility recommends seeks and medical assurance. Relief when you're far from home.
Help me, someone!
Shut up, dude.
Please, no.
He doesn't mind me. Okay. I take it. I take it back. Fuck. I keep expecting I keep expecting when the xenomorph kills another person, it will take them a while, but it really doesn't. Because with me, I get this protracted death animation, you know? I get like this 10-second slow penetration. But it just sort of like bops the NPC. It's just whop. Gives them a, gives them a slap.
I'm on my way.
Does non-binary relate to their gender identity or body, or is that intersex? Non-binary refers to their gender identity.
It's got hell in here, Samuels.
Some NB people transition to a middle point in terms of sex. But yeah, some do, yeah. But when we say like a person is non-binary, we're not saying they're intersex. We're saying they're. Hey.
What the? This won't end well.
Well, yeah, I agree, but not for the reasons you think. The problems you're gonna have to worry about are so much bigger. A lot of people. Oh shit. God, I really wish there was a mini-map. Well, yeah, sure, long red scarf. But again, that doesn't mean the term non-binary is referring to somebody's physiology. At least that's not how I've ever heard a term. Why aren't you running? It's generally not a good idea to run, I don't think.
How you holding up? You okay?
How you holding up? You okay? They fucking sound like.
Hey, something's moving around out there.
Whoops. Hey, something's moving around out there. Oh, we found it. Why? Okay, this time for sure. Opinion on root beer? I don't like root. I don't like any soda. I don't like carbonation. I know the frothing legions of Zoomers in my chat are going to be mad at me for that, but...
Samuels, I'm on my way.
And that's why I've got perfect teeth, baby. Barely ever brush my teeth, never flossed my teeth, still got perfect teeth, baby. Good genetics, and I don't drink fucking soda. That shit rots your teeth. My wisdom teeth turned black for reasons entirely unrelated to my well-being. There was something fucking genetically wrong with those teeth. That was the craziest shit. I was driving one day. I was on a road trip with Hyena, and I think we were in like Sacramento or something. I don't even remember. But I was checking. I was looking at like my face in the rearview mirror, just like adjusting my mustache, I guess. And I noticed that my wisdom teeth were just black, like they were just black teeth inside of my head. Funniest shit I ever seen. Seriously though, it was actually really fucked up. All 4 of them, yeah. It's really weird. Didn't hurt or anything. Got him removed, of course. But yeah, I hate Hyatt. That's what I'm talking about. The doctors ever find out what happened to them? No, I never got a correspondence back from that dentist, unfortunately. They took my teeth out and they were like, okay, you know, like, alright. Musical Molotov. I mean, you just gotta be forthcoming. Just say like, hey, I've thought about my identity and I think I'd prefer it if you all referred to me as they, them, and not not as a guy or anything, or a girl or whatever if you were assigned to birth, but just as a person. And if they take to it, they take to it. If they don't, they don't. Not much you can do besides that. No. Don't worry about it, Evie Eternal.
What am I doing here?
Yeah. The doctors had never seen anything like it. The teeth just died, but there was no pain or disease or rotting in my gums. They didn't even smell bad or anything. Wait, I thought... Wait, what? Why didn't I have a thing? Why didn't I get a context thing? Did it hurt when they took them out? Dude, I was under. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, I can just click and hit. Yeah? Ghosts at my door. I didn't realize.
You know I let him in, right?
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Hold on. Fussed up my glasses a little bit. A little fucking gross ass weirdo. Disgusting baby. Disgusting. Oh, God.
Samuels, I'm on my way.
Okay. I can't believe I haven't tried this. I didn't realize that just left clicking will always do a melee attack. That's nice, Hans Flammenwerfer.
It's got hell in here, Samuels.
Probably an hour, Sandhall. I'm all those things radioactive 22. Maybe I was baited, but you may want to see this. I don't know. All right.
Wonder what the kids are doing right now.
How do I get off this wreck? This place creeped me out even before. Ah! Someone there? Ah!
Come on, dude. What? It was flexing on me. That's the xenomorph equivalent of teabagging. Oh, shit. Dante Thorn, if you keep complaining, I'm gonna ban you, motherfucker. I'm having fun. Am I a philosophical skeptic and or an ultimate skeptic? That's what Rem called me. I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm on my way.
I'm not an ultimate skeptic of empirical reality. I wouldn't like hold people to skepticism when it comes to like empirically provable facts. Just when it comes to like normative facts. Or facts, you know.
It's got hell in here, Samuels.
Read what Marshall Issues said? Wow. I'll ban both you. Also, just looking at the xenomorph, they really feel to me like they should be fireproof. You know what I mean? You know what you mean?
You can do this.
You're getting clubbed. You're getting clubbed. Hey. Let's I'm leaning. Cool. Why is it only looking for Ridley? It also stalks the other people here, but we're definitely the one it's most interested in. There's probably not a story reason for it, though I could be wrong. It's probably just gameplay conventions. Maybe Prego Maego. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to think about it. It's true, Arachnoid. I do like having opinions. Honestly, meta-ethical discussions are so complicated, and a lot of them seem very semantic, too, which is really frustrating for me, you know? Now, I know that they're discussing important underlying ideas, but it feels like a lot of meta-ethical discourse is like the English language becomes very clunky. It becomes very unwieldy. If that makes any sense. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Well, whatever. Going the other way. Is that a poop? This... Cool. This is like the most secure hiding space, I think. So would you consider yourself to be a subjectivist? I think I am a moral anti-realist non-cognitivist, or something like that. Or maybe an error theorist? Or was I an error theorist? I forget. Yeah, I heard Destiny is now a duelist. Oh boy. What is being an anti-realist? I don't think that you can make any empirical claims about morality. There are no fact statements that you can make about morality in my worldview. At the end of the day, all morality is going to be downstream of our subjective preferences, which we produce... why am I going the wrong way? Which we produce arbitrarily. What is dualism? Dualism is the idea that there is a material world with empirical facts, and then there is something else or something above that material world. Destiny did a video on it. I can attempt to elucidate his opinion. Destiny's main contention is that there does not seem to be a way to empirically determine what consciousness is. We still have no idea what consciousness is. We know that consciousness is a product of brain activity, or at least we think that, but none of you watching this can actually know whether or not I have any consciousness. There's no way for you to know that. It's impossible. For all you know, I could just be... fuck off. I could just be a very convincing simulacrum of humanity. You have no way of knowing. We operate best assuming other people are conscious as well, of course, but... Please. Well, Etherdion... Whatever, at least that guy's about to die. What a fucking dick. Am I into solipsism? No. It could be an emergent characteristic, in which case it would be a moot discussion. Well, no. So, like, here's the argument that he made, okay? Inside your brain, you have atoms. And those atoms combine to form molecules, and those molecules combine to form, well, everything. Inside your brain are neurons. Those neurons seem to be pretty much how your brain does the stuff that it does. Right? Everyone on board so far? This makes sense for everyone? Okay? So, the neurons collectively make our brain matter, or they make at least the activity within our brain matter, I should say more accurately. Chill. They make the activity within our brain matter. Collectively, something about our brain forms a consciousness. It endows us with the ability to have free will. Now, do we really have free will? Well, that's another discussion. But it does allow us the ability to make decisions, which is interesting. That's a fascinating thing that non-living things don't get to do. And humans seem to be able to do it better than anyone else. Now, here's the fundamental question. Let's take some basic presuppositions, okay? First of all, we make the presupposition that whatever consciousness we have is a product of our brains. Well, I hate, I'm just saying that's not relevant to this discussion, okay? Let's make the assumption that whatever a consciousness is, it is a product of us having brain matter. That without brain matter, we could not have a consciousness. Can we agree on that? Like, without a brain, entities probably can't have consciousness, right? We can probably agree on that. You can lose your legs, you can lose your arms, you know, but it seems to be the brain from whence this derives, okay? So if we acknowledge that consciousness is a product of thought and a product of our brain state, which most people seem to, now we have to ask ourselves, what about how many neurons do you need to lose before you lose a consciousness? How much of your brain do you need to lose before you lose consciousness? A consciousness, I mean. There have been people who have had metal rods driven through their skulls, who have lost a chunk of their brain, who maintain a consciousness afterwards. They still have the ability to make decisions, they have independent thoughts and emotions, they can navigate their world in a subjective way. Their experiences are, you know, unique to themselves. Everyone following? So, Even though consciousness is something that we derive from one's brain state, damage can be done to the brain state, alterations can be made to the brain state, but consciousness can remain. Not always, I mean, if you destroy the brain, like, it doesn't, but it can happen. So here's the real question. Is the brain itself, not our consciousness, not our subconsciousness, not our inner thoughts, but the brain, the actual meat inside of our heads, inside of our skulls, aware of consciousness? If a tiny chunk of our brain is lost in some horrible accident, do you think that tiny chunk of the brain thinks, oh God, I'm being pulled away from the greater whole? Probably not, right? The brain is an organ that facilitates certain internal processes, and those internal processes lead to consciousness. Otherwise, you would have to imagine that all these neurons are independently themselves conscious of the greater whole they're making. So, a collection of entities which are themselves not conscious are capable of contributing to the existence of a higher consciousness. Okay? Makes sense? So let's take the two things that we've discussed so far. That non-conscious, independent entities can work collectively to form a higher consciousness, as our brain meat and our neurons can collectively work together to allow us the ability to have a consciousness. And secondly, we must acknowledge the fact that it is impossible to determine whether or not any other entity has a consciousness. It may well be possible that when we write a computer program that follows our instructions or does so within a given random set of variables, it might feel what it is doing. It might be working out what it's doing in a way not entirely dissimilar to what we do. We could never know. We make the assumption that it doesn't, but we could never know. So, you can't verify consciousness in other entities, and consciousness can be made up of lower-level, non-conscious entities. So here's a question. Does the Earth have a consciousness? Much like the brain, it's made up of trillions of entities on its own surface, humans and animals and what have you, that are all part of a broader system, and there would be no way for us to independently verify the existence of a higher level consciousness, much in the same way that a neuron could never possibly verify whether or not we are. No, because they're not directly connected. So, if we're looking at atomic distances, neurons are actually an incredible distance from one another. Each individual neuron is trillions of atoms away from one another, maybe billions or so, I don't know the exact dimensions. If we want to get down to an atomic or a molecular or even a submolecular level, we'll find there are actually plenty of divisions in between the meat and the neurons up here. There would be no way to know. That's the point. There is no way to know. Now, do I think that's the case? Probably not. I'm of the opinion that it's the electrical signals in our brain, along with the very specific organic set of connections that allow consciousness to exist. But we can't ever know. We don't know for a fact that there aren't other ways to manifest consciousness. Well, I hate Hyde. It doesn't have to be electricity. Electricity isn't the only way to store information. Radio waves contain and store information, and there are radio waves being broadcast all across the planet. Not just radio waves as we broadcast them, but electromagnetic signals. Hey, how about that, guys? Electromagnetic signals seem to be a pretty peculiar planetary phenomena that envelops the planet and transmits energy and information all across its breadth. Is it not at all possible that this might be conveying some kind of higher consciousness we have no ability to independently verify? Oh yeah, funny rhetorician. Well, I'm not making the argument that this would operate in the same way that our systems operate. I'm only making the argument that it's impossible for us to empirically verify. Anyway, that is why Destiny has subscribed to dualism, because he doesn't believe it's possible, at least at the moment, to make material determinations about stuff like that. How does dualism logically follow from that? Because there's no way to empirically verify something that we nonetheless have to act on an understanding of. You have an argument against dualism? I'm not a philosopher. But we can verify a lack of consciousness, though, can't we? Can't we assume rocks have none? No, we can never verify a lack of consciousness. You can't prove a negative. Certainly not with something like that. We can't even prove consciousness in other humans doesn't exist, let alone rocks. Now, do I think rocks have consciousness? No, fuck no, probably not. But I can't prove it. We're talking about, like, metaphysically, what can we verify, you know? Well, pessimist, maybe he does. It's not exactly like I get to talk to the guy that often. Thank you. So basically my waifus are confirmed real in consciousness and my roommate can stop calling me weird, Pog. I mean, your waifus are real in the sense that they exist in the material space of your mind.
Synthetic nurses operated this facility.
At the end of the... I mean, if you think of it metaphysically, right? Imagine you have a real girlfriend and you have an anime girlfriend, and then you are jettisoned out into space and you have just a few minutes before you run out of oxygen in your spacesuit. In that moment, from your perspective, the only thing you have left are memories. And the memory of an anime girlfriend is every bit as real as the memory of a real-life girlfriend, because those memories are encoded in your brain the exact same way. That's a complicated question, Pregomayago. True, Xanderhall. Well, I would agree with that, funny rhetorician. I don't think we can make meta-ethical determinations like that. The best that we can really do is accept the fact that there's no way for us to independently verify the consciousness of other beings and shrug and go, okay, we'll just assume that it exists anyway. This might get more complicated when AI becomes a thing. How would you feel if it turned out all the processes in your computer actually had feelings about the things they were doing? That'd make me feel pretty weird. Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? No. Isn't this just the plot of Nier Automata? I don't think this is the plot of Nier Automata, but Nier Automata's a good game. I have not, Gayfesh, no. What are your opinions on AI? Yeah, AI could potentially lead to things being alive. Yeah, 100%. Well, possibly ASDF. We don't know if plants have consciousnesses or not. At the end of the day, like, there are some questions that our understanding of science just doesn't seem to be able to answer, consciousness being one of them. There's also the Ship of Theseus argument from, for like, individual, like, identity. Like,
reception's a no-go. We can't get out.
Nice.
That's the only way through. Ripley, this is a public hospital. There has to be an evacuation procedure.
Well, Block Caligula, it's not God of the Gaps. It's not like we haven't figured this out yet. It's that I don't think it's metaphysically possible for us to figure this out. Which is true. For example, what would you guys say are the defining criteria of a consciousness? Does a conscious... Why are you like this? Like, would you be comfortable, for example, making the argument that all conscious beings have to have blank or have to do blank? Like, they have to be self-aware? Do they have to have emotions? It could be conceivably possible that a human is rid of emotion. I don't know if there are any studied cases of that, and I don't know what we would really define as emotion, but at the very least it could be heavily muted. That's definitely a thing. It's a thing that exists today, as a matter of fact. There you go, our username. How do we metaphysically test dualism, though? Well, you don't. You just... Okay. I'm not a philosopher, guys. I was only trying to explain why Destiny moved over on that position. And there's no way to really verify self-awareness, either. Possibly Big Bad Wolf. I don't know. Anarcho-primitivism? I don't fucking know. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the book, it's the Kurt Vonnegut novel. I'm forgetting its name right now. It's, not Player Piano, not Cat's Cradle. It's the one in Hooverville. Does anyone remember? It was the Hooverville, when the author came, when Kilgore Trout came to receive his... Well, the point is, it's a very strange novel from a very strange man. But, the climax of the book, it's not Slaughterhouse 5, the climax of the book is, oh right. The climax of the book is it Breakfast of Champions? It might be. It might be Breakfast of Champions. The climax of the book is that there's a businessman, a car dealer ownership, who is, who's experiencing something of a mental breakdown. He's not been doing well lately. There are... Mr. Rosewater? No, not Mr. Rosewater. I think it's Breakfast of Champions. There's a wealthy man who's experiencing a little bit of a mental breakdown in a racist southern town called, if I recall correctly, Hooverville, or maybe that's not what it's called. The point that I'm trying to get to is that the climax of the book is him finding a short story written by what might be the protagonist of the book, Kilgore Trout. He reads it at an awards ceremony during which Kilgore Trout is being awarded for his literary prowess. And the short story is a letter from God to the person reading it. And the letter goes something along the lines of this. Hey there, this isn't from the author you think it's from. This is from God. This is a message being directed to you specifically, the only human being on Earth. All other things across this planet which you believe to be humans are nothing more than carefully coded, precisely maintained machines that have been placed here for your delight and for your entertainment. You are the only real human with free will, and you are the creature who I have watched since your birth. Every person that you have ever interacted with, every book you've ever picked up at a library, everything you've ever done, every person you've ever talked to, all of it I have followed with great joy and delight, because you are the only person who has ever had the ability to defy my will. And so, now you know, the rest of the world, all the universe, is but a playpen for your existence. The man goes crazy and kills like 13 people. It's a good book. Does he kill? I think he might just wound. What's it called again? Breakfast of Champions. Kurt Vonnegut's probably my favorite novelist. Very easy to read too. It's high-minded, but not not exclusionary, which is I think is very valuable. I think anyone, like a high schooler, could read it. But the ideas it conveys, I think, are much more complicated than the ideas that you would normally get from a book that's written at a college level. Have I read any Chuck Palahniuk? No, I have not. I just watched Fight Club. Do you explain why you're a compatibilist and not a determinist? Because on the count of the fact that I don't believe it's possible for us to make any meta-ethical statements with any degree of factuality, I'm not of the opinion that we can confidently make any statements concerning the extent to which individuals are capable of defying the will of the universe. It also depends on what we mean by free will. What are your thoughts on free will? What does free will mean? Can we be clear about what our language means here? What does it mean to have free will? Does it mean that you are some special magical entity that can defy all of the pre-existing machinations of the universe? That all the... Nope! That all of the particles and subparticles that make up our universe have been converging for billions of years to lead only to your decision, and then you do this or that with it. What does it what does it mean exactly? Because when I think of free will, I think, do we meaningfully have the ability to choose our paths in life, to make decisions? I juxtapose our decision making to that of an AI in a computer. We do have choices. Even if at the end of time we look back and realize there may have only ever been one path we could have taken, it doesn't change the fact that we had a say in what that path was, because the path that was to be was the path that we were the ones who were always going to have control over it. As the universe may be deterministic, that doesn't change the fact that our desire to participate in that deterministic process will necessarily lead to a degree of faux agency over our behavior, which is, of course, as far as I'm concerned, meaningfully free will, because it's impossible for us to look back on the predetermined path of material reality without us having knowledge that is impossible to access at the time of the decision being made. That's just my opinion. I don't know real John Bones. I don't know if I...
You're clear, Ripley. Hurry.
Do I... Wait. Do I hurry? What do we mean by hurry? Trans Doom Gal, this is some late night. Did you just... What did you just do? Did you see that? What do you... Oh, it's... Oh. Wait, can the robots fight the alien, please? That would be very good. Hey, he knows. Oh, shit. I'm not crawling in there. Oh, shit. Where the fuck am I going right now? I hope this puts me in a better place. And I'm back over here where I started. Okay, dude. Alright. Motherfucker. Oh shit, there's a lot of lighting. What a beautiful lighting engine. Okay. I'm gonna want to stop to save, I think. Unless something stops me. Hey, wait, you're a human! No! Go after the other guy. Fuck. Alright, we're back a little ways, but that's okay. We know what to do and we know what to do quickly. There's a save point in the engineer room you never used? Really? In the power plant? I didn't see... I went all the way around there. I didn't see a fucking, save point. Oh. Oh shit, dude, we're running out of time. Oh no. And we talk more about philosophy during poly streams? No, well, no, I'm not a philosopher. I feel like I just come off as pretentious. Any idea I try to express is going to be constricted by my ignorance of the subject. On sociology, I consider myself pretty educated, like almost expertise. I'd rather stick to that personally. Also, thinking about philosophy makes me sad. I know they say the secret to existentialism is to embrace the absurdity of the world and to live in spite of it and to find meaning in spite of it, but I haven't gotten too good at that yet. That's absurdism? Oh, absurdism. Okay, not absurdism then. Don't try to... Well, there's the save station. Let's do the thingy, and we'll do the save station. Do you dislike nihilism? Not intrinsically. What's my take on coffee? Coffee's great, dude. Coffee, you know, there are some people who say that the incredible intellectual work done during the Renaissance, during the Enlightenment, can be attributed in large part to the availability of coffee to the educators, academics, and what have you. Hot coffee or cold brew? I've never had cold brew, but it sounds disgusting. I've never really liked cold. I guess those little Starbucks things that you can get at the grocery store, the little cold like mocha shit, but that's hardly coffee. They're fine. How do I like my coffee? I don't care that much. What I usually do, I have a medium roast. I add a fair amount of milk, 2 cubes of sugar, and then I sprinkle cinnamon on top, and that's my shit. Oh.
Ripley, are you okay? Ripley?
Not now.
Oh, that's cute. It's funny how the handyman... It's not funny. It's not funny. Had black coffee? Yeah, it's disgusting. It's time. I know it's bad to run with the fucking Xeno, but I feel like this is my only... Oh, I use a Keurig machine, Felkoven. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I spent a good $140 of your guys' dono money right on that. Dipshit. Well.
Ripley, are you okay? Ripley?
A nice Prego Mago. Who's the YouTuber? 800K. Jeez. Isn't it crazy that I have like 81,000 YouTube subs and I'm like, there are like 100,000 YouTube channels with more subs than me? YouTube sure is a big place. Please, someone donate espresso machine to Vaush. But I don't want to have to grind fucking black beans, fucking coffee beans. No, fuck that. I just want to put the thing in, I get the coffee. I'm not like a coffee snob or anything. I just want the caffeine. That's fine for me. Canute. Canute.
You're clear, Ripley. Hurry.
Oh my god, really? Okay. New plan. Okay, listen up. None of you motherfuckers saw that drift. None of you saw it, okay? None of you saw it. Don't you fucking look at me and pretend like, oh yeah, we all saw it coming. You just ran headlong into it like a fly into a fucking Venus flytrap. Nah, you didn't see it. You were surprised just like me. Don't run, no need to, but it's more dramatic. Ooh, a little jog. Politics stream tomorrow, Flevier. Nah, funny rhetorician. I've already got literally like hundreds of articles I need to go through. Yeah, Kanye. You gotta get off your fucking caffeine addiction, my dude Arena. Isn't it like killing you slowly or something? I don't know. Red Cascadian, I don't give a fuck about that fancy shit. What I would be in for is if I could get like a homemade like peanut butter maker or something. Nah, that's too fatty. I'm trying to lose weight. Something like that. I don't know. Ah, I forgot! How do you think the talk with Count Dankula is going to go? Oh yeah, I have to coordinate. Oh, do you, Kanye? Ghost of FDR, it would have to be that Elsagate stuff. I'm actually kind of sad that Elsagate wasn't happening while I was on YouTube because I would have had so much to say about that dude. Holy fuck. Elsagate, or I wish, or the Mafia City ads. You know how when you're scrolling through Twitter or whatever, all the I don't know, maybe this is just me because of preferential targeting, but all the ads are these mobile game ads and all of them feel like they're made by like aliens or robots or something. They use assets that aren't from the game and they show gameplay features that are obviously not from the game and they convey no real information. It looks like they were made by some kind of mechanical hive mind designed to probe at our id, to show us like images and sounds that they think will maximize the chance of us being interested even if it has nothing to do with the game. That shit is so interesting to me. It feels like a culture death. Okay. It feels like art death to me. Yeah, I've seen that, Bragnall. How do you feel about Miss Monopoly? I mean, it's like dumb, you know. I don't think the Miss Monopoly thing was as funny as so many people were. Are you kidding me? I think the appeal isn't to us, more so children. Yeah, but it's still art death.
Ripley, are you okay? Ripley?
Yeah, I did hope you. Yeah, Posadas John. Am I liking the game? Yeah, the game's fun as fuck. Talking with chat just does like bring me out of the horror zone a little bit, but that's okay. Is a Fantano stream likely in the near future? Maybe. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind talking to Fantano. He follows me on Twitter. Hey.
You're clear, Ripley. Hurry.
Yeah, hurry up. Fuck you. Finally, I actually noticed and dodged one. Wait, you can't move! Why? No, you were right there, you piece of shit! Yeah, I think he's just in every event. Alright.